Hello everyone, this is Cooking with Matthew. We're going to be doing something I've never done before. I came up with it in my head today because buddy Brandon had some shrimp he wanted me to cook, and I got some sausage somebody got me today. So I'm going to do a potato, shrimp and sausage bake. I got the potatoes already cut up over here. I got to go drain them and measure them. I don't know how much I have here. Looks to be about 4 cups, but I'm not sure. A little over 4 cups. It's like, we'll call it 5 cups. I'm going to go ahead and get these cooking here. I already got some bacon grease in there. I'm going to get teaspoon of salt there. I need a little more oil. I had a little bacon grease there, but it wasn't a lot. I'll pour a little more oil now. Cut that one on. I'm going to be cooking the stuff in 2 different pans. Simply I'm going to mix this stuff together. I'm going to get these potatoes cooked a little bit. And then we're going to go off into this thing and bake it. Like I said, I've never really done this, so I hope it turns out okay. Let's see. A little black pepper, I had it yesterday right here. For us. Teaspoon of black pepper there. Stir it around. I'm going to show y'all what I got going on here. So I've got potatoes cooking. I've got some sausage cut up already, some garlic cut up, shrimp already cut up, and I got my bell pepper, onions, and jalapenos cut up over here. Alright, so I'm going to put the lid on this. These potatoes cook for me. I've got this pan trying to get hot here now. Put some olive oil in it. Finish that little bit off. It's actually an olive oil, extra virgin canola oil blend. So I'm going to start off with my, crank that thing up. It's not hot yet. It's getting there. I'm going to go ahead and that wasn't quite hot enough. So I'll put that in there. And crank that all the way up. I'll put my garlic in there with them. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to put no pepper in this one though. So I got some jalapenos. I'll put a little salt and put 1 teaspoon of salt. That's going to be all together. We'll put the lid on that for a minute. It'll be getting hot. So far I've got 2 teaspoons salt, 1 teaspoon black pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and go over with what I've got going now. I've got, I did 5 cups of potatoes. I did a half moon. I ain't never even heard potatoes cut ever called a half moon, but what I did is I peeled them. They're smaller Idaho potatoes. I peeled them. I cut them directly in half, and I just sliced them like that. I was supposed to do a crab dip today, but my small group canceled on the Christmas party, so I decided against that. I decided I'm going to make the crab dip. That'll be the next video I do, unless they cancel it again. I hope they don't. I'm going to show you what these potatoes are looking like now. Potatoes are looking like that now. Put that further on the thing. I've got these, all this stuff sauteing too. It's got 2 jalapenos in there, 1 bell pepper, 2 cups of diced onions. What I've got going in there so far. The lid back on that. I'm going to put the lid back on this. So I used to do something similar to this at the at Doc's for the family meal. We would do family meal sometimes. I'd have leftover baked potatoes and I would peel them and I would just deep fry them in the fryer, and then I would get all that stuff like I'm doing now and I mix it together. I didn't put the sour cream in there. I'm nervous about that. I've never used the sour cream. I think it's going to be good, and I've used the sausage, never used the shrimp. So that's something that's something new. I've already got the oven heated on 350. I'm going to cut that down a little bit. Needs to be on lower heat. I'm going to stir these around a little more now. Keep them stirred. They're getting starting to get cooked a little bit. I may not have cut the video off, but it shouldn't take long once I'm just trying to melt some cheese and get that sour cream mixed in. Really. I'm gonna cut that down low so it don't stick and burn. Put that back on. Take this off. Hush up, hush up, hush up. Then I'm going to go in with the shrimp. Going in with the shrimp. I'm recording, Brandon. Going in with the shrimp. That's roughly a pound of shrimp, but it ended up giving me 2 cups of chopped shrimp's what it ended up being. And then I've got 2 cups of this Kelly sausage my buddy Mike Burns gave me. He's seen me do that last video with potato sausage soup, and he works for a company that owns Kelly's, so he he offered to give me some of this Kelly sausage. I've used it before. So I'm going to put the lid back, I'm going to crank this back up a little bit. Put the lid back on that one. Let's see. These potatoes should be where I need them to be. Enough. So I'm going to wash this bowl out a little bit and rinse it out with a little bit of soap water. Wipe it out. Need a little bit more oil on these. It's gonna be alright though. Cut that off. Let this soaking. Let me check my so I'm gonna be able to do all this in front of y'all without having to cut the camera off. That's what I was hoping. I got my potatoes here. Things looking good here. Go ahead and cut the thing off there. So now I'm going to go in sour cream. It's a whole 16 ounces of sour cream is what that is. I wasn't sure if I was going to do that. I was nervous. I've got 4 ounces of this Mexican cheese here I needed to use up. I'm going to just stir all this stuff up. Got that. This is 8 ounces. We're going to go with 12 ounces of cheese for this whole thing. This would be a good dish to take to a church function or something. Me and Brandon are just going to eat it. We'll eat it in a couple of days. in it. Like I said, I got the oven on 350. Everything's cooked, so this ain't gonna take long. I'm just gonna pour the rest of the cheese on top. For a topping. And then I'm gonna go directly in this oven here. Probably I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes or 4 minutes or something like that. See if I can, I don't want to have to clip this video, so I'm gonna keep it going for a minute. Like I said, I'm gonna go over the recipe now. That'll give me time to do that. Hold on 1 second. Get one little area clean. I'll go back where it cools down with some good cleaner. Get this out of the way. Okay, so I got that. Let's go over what we have here on the paper. I'll keep that to serve with, I think. Alright, so what I have here, that was 12. Alright, so what I have right here, this is the recipe that I've just came up with them. It should come out good. 2 cups of onions, 2 each of the jalapenos, 1 each red bell pepper diced up, 2 cups of the smoked sausage. You can use whatever you use. You know, like I said, my buddy Mike Burns gave me the Kelly's sausage, so I use that. Use 2 cups of chopped shrimp, 4 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and then 5 cups of potatoes cut into half moons, 16 ounces of sour cream, 12 ounces of cheese. And I cooked them things separate, then I added them together, then I had the sour cream and the cheese, and I mixed that together, and then I threw the cheese, some of the cheese on top. So I don't know. I'm gonna, let's see what we'll call this. Shrimp, sausage, and potato. Bake. So I'm gonna show the ingredient list too. See if I can get a little better. My handwriting's really bad. I need to get a whiteboard. I need to get a white dry erase board is what I really need to get. But I haven't got around to that yet. Alright, so there that is. I'm gonna look in the oven. We're getting there. I'm gonna crank it up a little bit. I guess it ain't gonna let me. So anyways, that's I'm gonna let it go another 10 minutes probably. So I'm gonna clip. We're back. I let it go. Maybe, I don't know, maybe about 8 minutes or so. Probably could have went a little longer, but everything's hot. I temped it and everything's good. That's what it turned out to be. I'm fixing to scoop some of them up. Let's see. You could probably garnish it with a couple of green onions if you wanted to make it look pretty, but there we go. I'm fixing to try it. Cut that oven off. Oh yeah. Got a good little dish you can take to the church or a little function you got. Alright, well that concludes the video. Thank you and God bless.